Yep. Part two, the blessings. I'm gonna give y'all the blessings now. Like, but yeah, to finish my statement, if y'all like, if you know you don't want to deal with somebody that you done linked up with, and you're not prepared to deal with the repercussions of that, man, I would suggest everybody just like if you got a selfish heart in nature, stay out the way. Stop being out here messing with people. And then on top of it, you need people to live. So like, and then half the time y'all cutting them or doing stuff that's just not godly, just not just not of the Most High, y'all. And I'm speaking to the generally those people that actually want to build their relationships, build your relationships righteously. Now this is the blessing of a relationship when you get into it. All right, one, if you're selfless, because this is relationships are for the selfless. So being selfless. Now let's say you have two people that are selfless. That means each individual is being taken care of or being exalted. I'm going to give you the Most High. Like if you're selfless with the Most High and you obey Him without fail, okay, so you're exalting the Most High, you're exalting Yahusha, you're exalting the Ruach, and then you're blessing the angels around you, right? But then you're taking that energy that he exalts you with because he's exalting you. You're not exalting yourself. And you take what he exalts you with and you're giving it to your wife, right? And then so you're exalting your wife while she's as being a servant and a helpmate, she's exalting you. Okay. So what happens is there's some energy being generated there. There's a momentum of a building of a high vibration of energy for y'all to be protected in y'all marriage. When y'all are consistently obedient towards one another and obedient to the Most High, and then even obedient to how you uh, serve the children. Because remember, uh, as parents, your children are being served in that situation. So you're serving the children. Remember, a man's job is to serve the family. A woman's job is to serve the children. And then in return, everybody is exalted. The children can exalt the parents justly instead of unjustly because you got a lot of unjust exaltation going on out here. Like like those children that my mama can't do no wrong or my daddy can't do no wrong. Like you got that going on out here like or that's unjust exaltation. Like where you're being exalted without earning the exaltation. And that's another thing too in the line of being selfish. You're unaware that you're being unjustly exalted in a situation. You're being unaware because there, uh, you know, most children can't correct their parents because their parents is like, I'm the mama and I'm the dad. And so, like, what happens is like, because I would say I would even allow a child to correct me, especially if I know that I'm incorrect. Like when you curse in front of a child and they say, "Oh, you done cursed in front of me." You take that as correction because you know you're not supposed to be doing it in front of a child in the first place. You already know that. We adults. We know better. Like there's stuff we know better than doing in front of children. And so like, and that's another thing. Just think about it. The just think about the blessings that come along with exalting each other selflessly without seeking reward because the reward in itself is going to come itself. Y'all, like, especially if Yahweh is being exalted and Yahusha and the Holy Spirit. Like, and I would suggest that couples did this together in their marriages. Like, and then every year, taking account of the whole year about how your marriage is going, how you feel about each other, talk about the things you're thankful for with each other, learn how to be team players. You know, like you know that the man's providing and protecting, and the woman is nurturing the household. You know, and I would say take 1 year to yeah, you could celebrate that. So like because I don't feel like people should remove celebration out their life altogether. That's not what I'm saying when I say don't celebrate holidays or birthdays and all that stuff. All that stuff is idol and pagan worship. But what I'm talking about is a genuine, open reflection and celebration of a successful year being married to who you're married to or being in a relationship with those that are around you. Like because once again, I do not condone fornicating because fornicating is just a way out. Like, we not married. So after you get to, getting whatever it is or draining whatever it is you're trying to drain up out of that individual, once you done got it, then all of a sudden now you want to leave because you done got bored or because they not providing what they was able to provide before and all that kind of stuff. Like, just, that's not selfless. And I'm telling you, like, the reward for and the blessing for uh, giving hymns and praises to one another for, being obedient. Like, be obedient to one another, be obedient to the Most High, and the blessings will show themselves. It's like you're planting seeds in the relationship for them to turn to flowers and trees. What you want is a tree, though. You don't want the flowers. You want a tree, and you want the tree of life in your relationship. If you can manage to grow that in your relationship, because good relationships add health to the bones. Good relationships actually have physical effects on people who are being nurtured by who they're with. Even in friendships, if your friendships are nurtured correctly, it causes growth. Is being fed, like having a gym partner, having or just partner up to creating a business, like without being selfish. Like, let's say that everybody split everything 50-50, or let's say it's four people that wanted to create the business and it's 25% for each person, like 25, 25, 25%. Like, and everybody is actually satisfied or in contentment with that. Because if you are in contentment with whatever it is that you have at the time, more shall be added. Because Yahweh can exalt you for exalting him in that partnership. partnership. Like it goes way beyond just marriages and relationships. Relationships in general. When I say relationships in general are a reward for the selfless, think about these things. Don't demonstrate lack of commitment for your wanting to be lascivious or lustful. For those that don't know what lascivious means, uh, you don't want to find yourself partnered up with somebody that can't think about you or consider you or the mode of operation or the structure or the boundaries that were created and set for y'all to establish a working, growing environment. You don't want selfish people in that. Selfish people know how to get stuff sidetracked, get everything in trouble. Especially if they so selfish that they gotta steal. They become thieves. They become jealous, envious. This is why I say like, and be discerning when you see selfish people. But the reward that comes out of selflessness is grand. It can lead to the tree of life if you allow it to. But people are so unaware. It's a subconscious thing that people are doing because they feel that lack. They feel like they're being used. Stop feeling like you're being used out here. You're not being used. You are a tool. You are a tool. I am a tool. I am in servitude. I am serving you guys right now and serving the Most High by explaining this to y'all. I serve the Most High because Yahuwah gives me the message and Yahuwah exalts me to deliver the message to you. This is not me, this is Yahuwah. And yes, I'm going to do it in gracefulness, relatability. Yeah, because I know that not everybody uh, wants a structured, you feel me? Not everybody wants to hear me read and struggle through reading the Bible all the time. But also, I just know how humans are. Like a lot of us in general, like we do get caught up in a lot of laziness when we listen or we lack concentration because we're unentertained. I get that. So, I never really like when y'all don't like the videos where I be reading in, I get it. I totally understand. Even though I would like for y'all to push the message out. Because, like I said, once again, most of my gems are in the back of the video. They never in the front of my video. All the gems are normally in the back. And that's because I done got good and juiced up and, got the conversation going. Once I done got the conversation going, you going to hear a lot of jewels. But at the start, 9 times out of 10, I'm trying to get it, I'm trying to get it revved up for, and get y'all, get y'all good and ready for what's about to come out of my mouth. So, there's examples of successful relationships like Anton Daniels. He's a good example of successful relationships if you're just because we don't know what really goes on behind closed doors, but we could say openly that he presents himself pretty well. He has a good head on the soldier. He knows how to create successful relationships. He does mention the word plenty of times in his but he's one of the examples I can think of. I can also think of who else? Angry Man. I say Angry Man. He's a good example because he got a real good doctrine, sound doctrine on how he speaks to people because he kind of generalizes his messages when he speaks to the public. And, he talks about politics, he talks about relationships, he talks about all types of stuff. So, like in me, I talk about the Most High and the spiritual aspect of everything in these things. Like, I could take a video game, I could take all these politics and all that stuff, and I can give you a spiritual discernment and explanation on everything within the spiritual realm. Because remember, whatever's happening in heaven is also happening here on earth. Meaning your heart and mind, if your relationship in heaven is good, your relationship on this earth is going to be good. All the way until you are translated in spirit and the Most High decides he wants to take y'all because he feels like y'all will serve him well. And that's really how it's going to go. Like, the Most High has, like I said, he has an active field out here that they are talking about they discovered, but it's been out here. The quantum field has been out here, and Yahweh created it to be a tool for us to use to exalt him and his glory. We are not supposed to be trying to accept glory for ourselves. That's the problem with these people that want to communicate with the field. They want to communicate with the field, but they do not want to give glory to the Most High Yahweh, the Creator. That is the problem. They don't want to give glory to Yahusha, the one that practiced it and showed us how to do it, and the one that is proclaimed in the Word to be the Son of the Most High Yahweh. He is the Son, and he is also a practitioner of using the quantum field that everybody wants to talk about nowadays. But I see what they leaving out. And so we give glory to the Creator. We accept no glory for ourselves. I don't accept no glory for myself. And then if you accept your glory, if you accept glory for yourself, that's you. I ain't gonna condemn you, but I am gonna judge you. I don't condemn nobody because all of us once fell short. I done fell short. I done that part. And that's not what we're supposed to be doing out here. We're supposed to be exalting him and thanking him for the things that we see coming to pass for us, for our lives. When you do these things with unwavering faith and chant, meaning hymns of the Psalms, it generates an energy, especially if you're doing it in order. Like you're doing it in order, you go through the angels, you go through, Yahusha, and then you go through, because I'm speaking on the reward for the selfless. Understand, this is a selfless act where you're giving him glory because that's a relationship. It's a relationship with the Most High. And the field he gave us down here was a present. It was a tool, but it was also a present for us to communicate with him. But we have to learn how to use our emotions in a controlled way. We have to use our mind in a controlled way. And we also have to be in service and servitude with the Ruach Kodesh that he gave us. He gave us a way to actively use these things, not just to visualize, not just to have vain imaginations. No. See things for the Most High, because people are using this stuff all the time and they calling it witchcraft, esoteric teachings, everything that goes against the Most High because it leaves him out of it. It leaves the Most High up out of it. And nobody wants to say that out loud. Nobody. I do, because I'm glorifying the Ruach HaKodesh, and I'm going to teach you how to use it by But if y'all listen to me, I'm teaching you how to use it. Heart, mind, exalt. Exalt them. If you exalt the Ruach, if you exalt Yahusha, if you exalt Yahuwah, they will exalt you. You take no glory for yourself. As a husband, you exalt your wife. Exalt her as your, and the wife is to exalt her husband. Okay? You exalt the husband will exalt you in return. In return, the kids are exalted, they are nurtured, they are grown, they are healthy to be out in the community. And you have to actively participate in your children's lives, not not passively, actively. Stop doing this. Stop being around your children passively and allowing them to be on these dang on electronic devices and it just sapping up they learn how to get out here and go outside with your children. Learn how to go out here and be active. Be active with your children. Don't allow them to just stay up in the house all damn day. A lot of us kids, like when we was kids, if we was in the house all day, I mean, I done been both. I done been in the house all day, and I done been the child that done been on the games all day, and then I done been the, like I done transitioned from all types of things, from comics to different esoteric teachings to playing video games. I'm a gamer. I done all types of everything that and then transitioned with all of these things. Okay, I have transitioned with all of these things. All right, that were provided for us down here. I just didn't see the fine print. The fine print is yeah, if mess would be long enough, you go get addicted, or like it becomes a habit. Once you get caught up in these habits of not using your imagination, not being original, not being creative with your time, not actually being creative in your conversations, not actually focus on whoever it is you're dealing with or with your one-on-one conversations. That's why I have the people that see my videos now don't comment. They just watch and go. Cause, Cause they like, it's a selfish act. It's a selfish act. And I was once guilty. So I don't blame them, not one bit. I was once guilty of committing selfish acts on people's videos and not not liking the video, just watching the video. But then also, I know that when you and this is the thing with like videos that people don't say, uh and this is a lot of the reason why people don't like videos when they like them. There's a long list of liked videos, all right, and they be all out of order, right? The liked videos be all out of order, and uh, it takes away from you being able to find the video that you really liked because you just liking videos. You might not even like. You might have watched the video and didn't even like the video, but they got this thing where they got a long list of like videos that you liking a video for the algorithm, but then you forgot that you got that long, but they be forgetting that you got that long list of like videos that if you interact with the video, like it 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 kind of puts it makes it hard for you to get to certain videos, or you got to do a whole lot of scrolling to get to a maybe one video that you like before that you might want to see again. And then of course they got it to where you could save videos and stuff, but Like sometimes a person don't want to take out time to save the video. So I get that. I understand. So it's not like I know it's not that everybody just doesn't like the video. I kind of see the reason why people do it. Like will watch a video and not like the video. But at the same time, like we do know that likes get the video into the algorithm. You know what I mean? So yeah, just just things that I see going on as far as with the blessings. Me empathizing and considering and understanding people. Y'all did that for me. I don't, cause me as a human being, I'm not considerate. I'm selfish. Me as a human being, or if I'm not doing things of the spirit, where you're not doing things of the spirit, it creates you to be fleshly, selfish, and uncaring. Pretty much, like you become uncaring when you commit these selfish acts out here. You're not like you're not going by the law of the Most High or the law of obedience. And then what do you create when you communicate to the field when your emotions are saying me? When your emotions are saying me, you creating lack. You create lack when you say me, instead of saying you, and exalting the Most High, and then exalting who you deal with. Because what happens when you exalt who you deal with, especially, but only if they're reciprocal. Like if they're reciprocal or they allow you to, because you got a lot of women out here, they get complimented all the time, and so they take all compliments for granted. So men just stop complimenting them because we like at this point, nah, like because I know you're gonna act nasty after I compliment you. I don't want to. I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, I don't care how good you look. You look ugly now, cause now I can't even say how beautiful you are because now I get emasculated or I get rejected after I give you a compliment, or you'll be like, "Oh, I know." Don't nobody want to deal with that kind of behavior. Like you might look good, but and me as a man, I would generally like to see a beautiful woman and say she's beautiful and her not take it to the head or, or at least do some type of reciprocation. Like as far as like having a conversation goes or whatnot. Like and that's only if she interested, but like I see why people get defensive. But when you giving that kind of energy to somebody and they absorb that energy and they're not giving nothing back in return, once they get so absorbed, it comes out null and void, and you get to see it in their behavior because they have no discipline, they have no emotional discipline, they have no consideration, they have no care about your feelings or how you felt when you generally expressed yourself to the individual, and they decided they wanted to like not give you any value in return. And so yeah, like I even see it with these damn Instagram videos. Like when these people have these Instagram videos out here, and they be looking for a heart or a like the video and all that stuff. Like you know, there's a subconscious thing being done to people to where they won't even really like the video no more because we don't get nothing in return for it no way. So we just look. or or you don't get no follow for follow or nothing. Like you'll follow somebody, they only following 4 people. I'm cool. Y'all, yeah, I don't really even like to participate in that unless I'm a follow for follow type person or a person that likes to give and give. Like if I give you some, like work together, like generally, like that's how you build decent relationships. You don't build relationships with this BS that people like to do. They like to be self-absorbed, selfish. That's why I said the greatest reward is when you're selfless to the Most High Yahweh. Be selfless towards the Most High Yahweh. Be selfless towards Yahusha. And be selfless towards your Ruach Kodesh. Because those are the things that exalts us to be paid attention to. It's not us. Like, I don't count myself as good. And I don't even count myself as deserving. I allow him to count me as deserving. Because to me, he's all deserving. Yahuwah's all deserving. Yahusha's all deserving. Boundless. Okay, boundless. Like I'll choose them over y'all any and every day. I don't care if you don't like my videos. I don't care if you don't like me talking about the Most High all day. I don't care. You know why? Because the Most High, y'all not the Most High. The most the Most High exalts me. You know, I might get exalted through y'all towards the for the Most High, but that goes for the Most High. Like if He moves your heart, if Yahuwah and Yahusha and the Ruach Kodesh move your heart to, esteem your brother as high as yourself. You feel me? Like it's a relationship. Like and it's a selfless relationship. Even though I know how hard it can be selfless because people feel that emotion of lack or being used all the time. But, I'm going to say this to you. It's okay to be used sometimes. Like, and I ain't even going to say sometimes. It's okay to be used by the Most High. Do yourself a favor and get rid of that feeling of being used and just, he told us to separate ourselves from the tare, separate the wheat from the tare. If you are the wheat, separate yourself from these people that want to be out here in iniquity. And get with some people that are constructive, know how to exalt others outside of themselves, know how to have selfless behavior, know how to have consideration for you, know how to have consideration for what you might be going through, know how to have consideration for what the Most High might be going through, know how to have consideration for what Yahusha went through, know how to have consideration for what you put your angels through, know how to have consideration for everything that goes on out here. It's a blessing. The weather, like the spirits that govern these portals, for the weather, for us to have it. No, understand they doing a job. They need consideration too. Bless them. Bless your angels. Bless bless the field that you can communicate with that Yahweh created. What they call the quantum field. I don't know really what it is, but they call it the quantum field. I'm going to say it's a creation and a tool from the Most High for us to have unwavering faith, appreciation, love for our interactions out here with this world. Love and appreciation, value. Learn how to value each other. Learn how to earn earn the reward of a relationship because a relationship is a reward for the selfless. Servitude. Learn how to be in servitude. Don't exalt yourselves. Allow the Most High Yahweh to exalt you. You don't exalt yourself. You have no dog in the fight. Us over here, we don't exalt ourselves. We exalt Yahweh, Yahusha, and the Ruach Kodesh. We live ourselves out of it. They exalt us, and we exalt them, and it's a generating wheel of exaltation. And then when you find yourself uh, in a relationship or a marriage, when you find yourself in a marriage, I'm gonna put it that way, it becomes an infinity sign. So the exaltation goes like this. And then we have children, right? It goes, it becomes a further along infinity sign depending on how well nurtured and active you are in these children's lives. Stop being so passive out here. Be active. And I'm talking about the people that are lazy and don't really want to get outside and govern their children. Govern your children. Stop looking at them as burdens. Because a lot of times when people are so passive, it's because they so worried about bills being paid. Women, y'all so worried about bills being paid and not thinking about, okay, let me please my husband. My husband, he's the provider, so he gonna get these bills paid. And learning how to use that as a tool, just like us men have to use Yahuwah as our tool. And this is why we supposed to serve him the way we are supposed to, because he's the one that provide us the energy to keep moving, to provide. And then y'all, the helpmate, is supposed to make sure that we're nurtured enough to go out here and keep providing. That's real selfless. It's a reward for the selfless, not the selfish. Get out your ego. Learn how to generate some momentum and learn how to practice these laws in this word of the Most High, because they will esteem you. They will exalt you. The laws will exalt you to perfection if you're practicing them correctly. Yeah, and if you made it this far, I love you. And all praises to the Most High. This is all glory to the Most High. This ain't me. It's the Most High, Yahuwah, and Yahusha, and the Ruach Kodesh. Those are the things that exalt me. I'm not exalting myself. His field and all that stuff, the tools that he gave us to use down here to be provided for, that people don't like to actively practice. Yeah, it's an active practice. And it starts with worshiping Yahuwah. Yahusha is the one that taught us how to use the field, the quantum field that people really want to. Yahuwah is the one that created the field, not the universe. The universe didn't create itself. Yahuwah created it. He's outside of time. Yahuwah is outside of time. He got all millennia. He can do what he want to do. And so I exalt the one that created me. I am a creation. I am not the creator. I create nothing. I can imagine, and Yahweh can put it in my face to materialize it, but that's who's doing it. It ain't us doing it ourselves. Yeah, it responds to our vision, feelings, and emotions, but the field is only responding to what's already created out here, which was created by Yahweh. So just take that down. Once again, like the video, share the video. You know, if you got a disagreement, leave it in a comment. And make sure that, if you are in a relationship or If you just out here in friendships and business and partnerships and all those things that become blessings as you grow and as you learn how to serve instead of being self-servient, learn how to do that. And like the video, y'all. I ain't telling you nothing wrong. And yeah, you might want to come back to these videos because I'm gonna stop talking about these topics real soon because I got other stuff I want to talk about. I'm just doing what I need to do for the Most High Yahuwah, and then of course I'm gonna incorporate Yahuwah in all my topics. But if you want to get to this beat, it's gonna be at the bottom of my because I'm gonna make a whole bunch of other videos too, and this is gonna be at the bottom of the list. And y'all gonna miss it. So get it while it's hot. Come get it while it's hot, y'all. It's all love, y'all. It's all love. I'm messing with y'all, but it's all love, though. All right. My males and my females.